It's week 4 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Ben Sinnott. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Condors and the Texans, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And he's more than happy to get the win last week, but there's still something probably nagging at him. He only needed one more good completion to have one of those really rare 500-yard games in the NFL. I'm sure it'll be tough for him to match that performance this week, or maybe any week, but it has him coming in hot, confident, and believing in what he can do. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives them the first. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Condors finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Condors will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick, You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on fourth down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger.
Throwing it again here. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that'll be a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Return starts at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
Stroud off the play fake. Connection made to Dell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Oh, ready.
They go play action here. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Stroud throwing here on first. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, ready.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession.
Right.
They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing the out route complete. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Trying to work quickly now. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, Just find a way to get him the ball. Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. And they're going for this. He connects downfield on fourth. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Then he's in, touchdown. The Condors stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That one right down the middle. And the Condors push their lead to 18.
Texans 3. Austin Seibert set.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out now come the Texans on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, south. All right.
Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Let's go now.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Everybody rushing back to the line. Back to the well again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Liking 18.
3rd down.
Looking for a throw here. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's 2nd and 11. Catch is made down the right sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Condors can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Texans 3. Austin Seibert set to kick
It's
off.
all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with the football. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 28. Finds Stover. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go, go, tag.
Give now to the running back. And that run's fairly uneventful. Only a small gain to near the 22. You're working quickly here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, they'll run. Give him 30 yards on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Condors piling it on, going into halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Condors in front. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
To the air, Stroud. Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Texans set to punt. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Condors are being led back out there. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60. Check go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Condors push their lead further to start the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Texans. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
How's the snap?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Complete to Dell. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Third and 4 coming up now.
Oh, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Hand off to the back, and he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry-up now. Throwing on 2nd and 11. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Cut 19.
3rd and long for him here. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Condors can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Condors grow their lead yet again.
49, Texans 3. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 39-yard line.
All right.
Another try following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
The Condors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Here we go, shot.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Check go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Memphis first down.
First down from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Rocco 80. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown. The Condors throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
36, Texans 3. Austin Seibert set to
It's all
kick
lined
off.
up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
All right.
Stroud throwing here on first. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Condors are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Jukes one defender. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And finally down right along that opposing 40. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Running this one left. Broke through the tackle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They'll throw on third and long. He's on the move. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll give him a first down.
Let's go. Take go.
Now a give running right. Juke the defender. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Trying to set this up quick. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Set. Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Another carry for him. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. You've got to keep moving quick here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. He has the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here comes Reed. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Condors, as we'll see you next time from Houston.